tiny window, rain draws silver lines. A tea bag from the corner store steaming in the night. The fridge light glows, the only thing awake. 2 a.m. in this room, I can't escape. Laundry sways in the wind outside, and suddenly I see that old well in my mind. Memories I touched with wet and trembling hands still linger on my fingers, cold as then. Tokyo rain falls soft and kind, but the soil back home is cracked and dry. In a city where the east wind never blows, I sit alone and let my tea grow cold. Out somewhere far away, the photo by my pillow slowly losing shape. The morning comes from a stranger sky, not my mother's voice, just an alarm that cries. My ticket home expired yesterday, sinking to the bottom of the trash like fate. Just like the day I left my umbrella behind, I walk alone, getting soaked again tonight. Tokyo rain falls soft and kind, but the soil back home is cracked and dry. In a city where the east wind never blows, I sit alone and let my tea grow cold. Let my tea grow cold, nothing more to hold. Are buzzing like they're half awake. I hear a couple laughing somewhere down the staircase. My dinner's getting cold right there on the floor. I keep the TV on so I don't feel alone anymore. I'm living in a city that never learned my name, but somehow every night it feels the same. These are the nights that don't belong to me. Borrowed streets and temporary keys. Tokyo lights keep flickering like they're trying to speak. These are the nights that don't belong to me. My jacket's hanging on a chair I never chose. The window drops a chill when the east wind blows. I watch the city breathing through the neon haze, trying to find a rhythm that matches my pace. Maybe I'll stay, maybe I'll leave, maybe I'll find a corner where I can just breathe. But tonight I'm here, letting the city be a place that holds me without holding me. I type a line and watch it disappear. The words turn sour the moment they appear. Your name still sits at the top of my screen, like a door I knock on only in my dreams. I tell myself I'm fine, I always do, but the silence knows the truth better than I do. These are the messages I never sent, drafts that circle back to where they began. Every word feels heavier at the end, so I erase them all again. These are the messages I never sent. The cursor blinks like it's waiting for me to say the things I never learned to speak. I try to write about the Tokyo rain, but somehow it always goes into your name. I tell myself I'm fine, I always do, but the silence knows the truth better than I do. These are the messages I never sent, drafts that circle back to where they began. Every word feels heavier at the end, so I erase them all again. These are the messages I never sent. Maybe one day I'll press send instead of save, let the truth escape the cage that I've made. But tonight I'm here with the glow of my phone, typing out feelings meant for you alone. These are the messages I never sent, words that never make it past my hands. If silence is the only way this ends, then I'll erase them all again. These are the messages I never sent, never sent. Just a ghost in the drafts. The platform hums beneath my tired feet. A timetable flickers, skipping over me. The headlights bloom like ghosts inside the rain. Another train arrives, then leaves again. I tell myself I'm fine, I always do, but the tracks keep pulling me towards something new. This is the train that doesn't stop for me, rushing past like all the things I couldn't keep. Still I stand here breathing in the static, watching futures blur into a silver streak. This is the train that doesn't stop for me. A vending machine hums a lonely tune. The neon still train that doesn't stop for me. Crosswalk blinks its quiet lullaby. 1,000 windows breathing in the night. I wander streets that never learn my name, yet somehow they glow warmer than they did yesterday. I'm learning how to stand where I don't belong, letting the neon teach me how to carry on. Homesick in a city of lights, lost between the shadows and the signs, but every corner holds a little warmth tonight, a borrowed glow that softens all the lines. I'm homesick in a city of lights. Inside the life I've made, maybe home is something I'll relearn someday. Not a place, but the peace I carry with me, and in the city humming softly under rain, I find a piece of who I'm meant to be. Doesn't hurt the way it did last night. The streets don't know me, but they treat me kind, and for a moment everything feels right. I'm homesick in a city of lights. A little lake, and I walk on. Kettle sings a quiet melody. Steam curls up like something leaving me. I pour a cup and watch the minutes slide. Another night I let the warmth run dry. I'm learning not to chase what slips away. Some things cool down even when they stay. This is the tea I never finish. Cooling on the table by the windows blow. A little bitter but I don't mind it. Some things taste better when you let them go. This is the tea I never finish. The city hums beneath my balcony. A distant train repeats its old routine. I take a sip and feel the quiet land, weightless as a shadow in my head. Maybe feeling isn't something I achieve. Maybe it's the space the lost begins to leave. And in this room where all my shadows end, I find a quiet I can call a friend. This is the tea I never finish, but it wants me more than it ever did before. I'm not whole yet, but I don't feel diminished. I'm learning how to love the cup half full once more. This is the tea I never finished. Let it cool, let it be. I'm still here. I'm still here. I found a ticket folded in my coat, a faded date, a place I used to know. The ink has bled like time against the rain, a quiet proof I'm not the same. I hold it up beneath the station light. Funny how it doesn't hurt tonight. It's an expired ticket home to a life that isn't mine anymore. I kept it like a promise I outgrew, a doorway I was never meant to walk back through. It's an expired ticket home. The platform hums, the metal feels so cold. But I'm not chasing stories I've been told. The city's learned the rhythm of my name, and I've learned how to stay without the shame. Maybe home is just a place I knew, or a version of myself I've outgrown too. And in this city, breathing in the rain, I find a quiet that remembers me by name. It's an expired ticket home, but I've only the way back anymore. The past is just a room I've left unlocked, a gentle place I visit when my heart gets soft. It's an expired ticket home. I folded once, I folded twice, and let it go. The sky cracked open on a Tuesday afternoon. I stepped outside and realized much too soon the clouds were heavy, gathering in the sky. I thought the storm would simply pass me by, but I reached for a shield that wasn't there. Just the cold weight of the empty air when the first sharp drop hit my skin. I felt the chaos finally let itself in. I stood there frozen, watching the light as the city prepared to swallow the night. It was the umbrella I forgot, the tiny crack that broke the plot, rain soaking through the life I used to own. I walked until I felt completely alone, washing off the plans I thought were true, leaving me with nothing left to hold on to. I was never found. I was never found. Ground back home is thirsty, baked by years of sun. Fields are quiet now, the rivers barely run. But somewhere in that dust beneath the heat, there's a place that still remembers my feet. I feel it breathing in the evening air. It's the soil that waits for me, even when I'm soaked by distant streets. A dry and gentle memory, holding every version I've been. I don't know when I'll turn, but I know that place will always be. The soil that waits for me. The wind still carries whispers from the past, the kind of fade but somehow always lasts. And though the world has pulled me far from home, that quiet earth still calls me like its own. I feel it every time the seasons sigh. It's the soil that waits for me, even when I'm soaked by distant streets. A dry and gentle memory. The soil that waits for me. Tokyo falls soft, but home is etched in stone. A quiet warmth that I have always known. Beyond the cracks, the dust, the quiet ground. A promise kept without a sound. It's the soil that waits for me, through every change, through every dream. And even if I never know the day I finally choose to go, I'll carry it in everything. Ooh, the soil that waits for me. Someday, somehow, I'll feel that earth again under my feet. When Tokyo finally sleeps, the streets exhale. The neon hum turns soft, the rain washed trails I walk beneath the signs that used to blind. But tonight they fade like thoughts I've left behind. And in the hush between the passing trains, I hear a voice that doesn't speak in pain. When Tokyo finally sleeps, I find a quiet place inside of me, a gentle room the city never sees, where all the noise turns into peace and every shadow learns to breathe. When Tokyo finally sleeps, the windows glow like lanterns in the rain, each one a life I'll never have to claim. I'm learning how to stand on concrete hard, to let the moments come and let them part. And in the lull of distant car headlights, I feel the world grow softer in the night. Maybe I don't need to know the end, maybe the journey is the place I'm in. The roads I lost, the ones I couldn't keep. The rain falls soft while Tokyo falls asleep. When Tokyo finally sleeps, I find a quiet place inside of me, a gentle room the city never sees, where all the noise turns into peace and every shadow learns to breathe. When Tokyo finally sleeps,